The Run button means to start. The Pause button will pause the machine once it starts operating. You can't click Pause without first clicking Run. Clicking Stop means the current product's cutting is complete, or there was an error in the cutting settings, and it needs to be reset for a new cut. The breakpoint function is not applicable for this machine. Some features are only available with the milling cutter. New origin. Set the starting point for the cutting. Go origin, for example, if the machine head is in another position. Clicking Go Origin will bring the machine head back to the set cutting starting point. One is to set the cutting starting point, and the other is to return to the cutting starting point. No need to click Send. No need to click Puller, as this machine does not have a material pulling function. Clicking VK will make the T1 vibrating knife vibrate. Clicking Tool 2 will make the T3 vibrating knife vibrate. You can click both at the same time to make them vibrate simultaneously. None of these need to be operated. Adsorption VP is achieved by turning on the blower to create a vacuum suction. The spray and pen functions are not available on this machine, so no operation is needed. The machine does not have the zone adsorption and full functions, so no settings are needed. Select Continue. If another option is chosen, the machine head moves slowly. The machine head speed can also be set by entering a number in the box, but Continue is more convenient. If you select 1, the machine head moves only 1 millimeter per press. If you select Continue, the machine head moves faster. The red line indicates the current position of the machine head. The red line indicates the position of the machine head. To select Continue, click the arrow, and the machine head will move faster. When adjusting the blade depth, click Continue and press the downward blade button Z when the blade is close to the worktable. Click 1 to slow down the blade speed. Another way to edit the drawings. Select the entire drawing. If the selection fails, right-click the mouse, click Cancel, and then try selecting the drawing again. Drawing editing, common oriri carry, this is commonly used. The left side represents the number of rows, while the right side shows columns. Drawing editing, move upward 5 rows, right 2 columns, then OK. Drawing completed, 5 rows, 2 columns, edited based on product size and working dimensions. Since it's a dual blade setup, there are still shapes in the blank areas on the right. They just aren't displayed. Layer settings. The vibrating knife applies to both dual head and all layers, decreasing knife as well. The offset distance for the vibrating knife and creasing knife should be the same, set to 100. If set to 0, it will default. If the length of a single product is less than 400 millimeters, there will be a default gap between the two products during cutting. For example, If the product is 380 millimeters in length, there will be a 20 millimeters gap between the products after cutting. For example, if the 380 millimeters product on the left is cut by one machine head and the 380 millimeters product on the right by another, there will be 20 millimeters of waste in the middle after cutting. If the product length is set to 400 millimeters, there will be no waste material. We have inserted a graphic. Open layer, set the color to red, select holder T1 and double head processing mode. The offset distance is 0 millimeters. Finally, click OK. Then arrange the graphics. Select the whole graphic first. Click right under Common. Click Recarry. Set 5 rows and 1 column. Click OK at last. Now click Frame. The screen will pop up. The graphic size is smaller than the safety distance. Continue processing at the safety distance. Just click OK. This is because the safety distance between two machine heads is 400 millimeters, but the product here is 380 millimeters long, less than 400 millimeters. So the machine heads will automatically cut according to the safety distance 400 millimeters. Then there will be a 20 millimeters gap between the two products that will not be cut.